Sometimes you need to know if your Texas courts really treat mothers and fathers equally. I'm going to show you what your county court law #1 candidates have to say about it here in Waller County. Texas family law looks perfect on paper. The law clearly states there should be no preference for either parent based solely on gender. Mothers and fathers are supposed to be equal in the eyes of the court. But here's where things get complicated. Many parent equality advocates point out a troubling reality. In practice, the system can work against fathers in ways you might not expect, and temporary orders at the beginning of a case can separate kids from their dad for months or even years, and court delays can drag out these separations even longer. And sometimes, old assumptions about gender roles creep into decisions. All of this happens despite Texas law specifically saying that parents should be treated equally. Judges are supposed to be the guardians who ensure custody decisions are based on evidence, not assumptions, and not bias. As part of our Republican primary voter information series, we asked all candidates for county court at law #1 this question. Under Texas law, how should courts ensure mothers and fathers are treated as equal parents absent evidence to the contrary?
Whether a parent is a mother or a father, they are a parent. Determinations of custody rights, duties, possessions, and access must follow the law and legislative guidelines and be based on objective, tangible, and empirical evidence of a healthy environment, stability, willingness to promote frequent contact between the child and the other parent, ability and willingness to promote the child's best interest. Child custody cannot necessarily be equal when a marriage dies, but should be as unrestricted as possible. No allowance is made in the code for a belief that one parent over the other is naturally better suited to raise a child. And over my 30 years of practice, I have represented both mothers and fathers. I have had both provided custody of their children without regard to gender.
Texas family law is gender neutral. There is not a he or a she or a mom should do this, dad should do this. Modern families aren't the way they were 50, 60 years ago. I think time will eventually kind of erase more of these outdated gender norms. But again, as a judge, my job is to follow the law and apply the law and prosecuted cases where all sorts of people are bad guys these days. And I think I can bring that experience to the family court in treating everybody equally. The law is gender neutral. Again, judge's job is to enforce the law as written. There is no default to parents. It's whatever is in the best interest of the child. And I think by sticking to that as your guiding lodestar, you can't go wrong.
Now that you've heard their responses, I hope you can make a more informed choice at the ballot box. Remember, these judges make decisions that impact families just like yours every day. Your vote matters more than you think. Subscribe to my channel, grab some of my swag, and I'll see you out there.